my besties. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, you might see a few books in front of me. I bought a lot of books, so we're gonna do a book haul, and then I'm gonna go on a book buying ban immediately after, because to be fair, I did get most of these secondhand. So at thrift stores or on like Pango Books or Mercari or whatever. And then I did get like one or two sent to me. I'm so out of it today. The first book we've got is You've Got the Map Backwards by Brian Osobiaga. And this was sent to me. He actually wrote me like a whole letter. And this is a little novella, which I feel very grateful, very lucky. Then from Walmart, I picked up How Does It Feel by Janine Riley. This is the Infatuated Fae book 1, and I've heard so many great things about this, and I want to get it read before the next book comes out because I don't want to. It already gave me FOMO. Like, also I wish I got the other cover, but this is the only cover they had. So many things. From Pango Books, I picked up The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. I know this is a single dad, like romance and The Nanny, and I know it's spicy. You know, I love spice. The next two books off of Pango Books were None Shall Sleep and Some Shall Break, both by Ellie Marney. This one's paperback and this one's hardback. Didn't know that when I bought them. Probably should continue to read the descriptions further, but I didn't. I also didn't notice that this one is slightly damaged. That sucks. But I think these are YA like mystery thrillers. All right, then let's go to this pile. Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I am obsessed with this book. I have already read this book on my Kindle. I love everything about it. Read the trigger warnings if you're gonna read it because it is dark and messed up for sure. But this is probably one of my favorite books that I've read so far this year in 2024. And I had to get the physical copy because I will probably reread it. Then I have the first two books in the Magnolia Parks like series, world, universe, whatever. So I got both of the Daisy Hates books, Daisy Hates and Daisy Hates The Great Undoing by Jessa Hastings. And I still need to get Magnolia Parks Into the Dark because I think that is the only one I'm lacking at this point. And then I got Elle Kennedy's The Score from the Off-Campus series. I have The Deal in the original cover, and then I have The Mistake in this cover with the sprayed edges. So I found this one, but I can't find the other ones in these covers on Pango Books secondhand. And if you buy the whole set, it's like $200. Then we got two Emily Henry books. We have Beach Read, and we also have a Book Lovers. I've never read an Emily Henry book before, and I've heard so many great things about it, especially funny story. And I do have Something on Vacation. I have that one, but I haven't read it. And then finally for this pile over here, we have Gothicana, don't really know how you say it. It's the one with the sprayed edges. I don't know if you can really see that, but I picked this up at Walmart and then I started hearing bad reviews about it. So I'm not super happy about that. I know Runix is a really popular author and their other dark romance series is really popular. I know Larry Reads really likes it and I have been meaning to get to it, but they don't carry that at my Walmart. And then we have some books from Goodwill. We have Kissing My Brother's Bride by Molly McLean. This is a dark romance, I think, but I was like, there's just something about this book that makes me go feral, and I got it for $2, so why not? Got The Bookshop at Water's End by Patty Callahan Henry. It has bookshop in it. Why wouldn't I buy this? Like, this seems like such a cute summer read. It has like somebody walking across the lake on these like stumps on front of it. And it was also $2. And it says a juicy summer read. I was correct. A mystery thriller, I think. This is Jenny Milchman, sorry. Cover of Snow, and it's an autographed copy. It's a little bit water damaged, but it sounded interesting to me in the store, in the Goodwill. Also $2. Don't remember what it's about anymore though. I will read this and I will let you know. Don't worry. By J.B. Michaels, we have Murder on the Geneva Express. I thought this was just a really quick read, and it's one of those that's like a matte cover. Also $2 from Goodwill. Angel Killer by Andrew Main. I think this is a thriller vibe. It says FBI agent Jessica Blackwood believes she's left her complicated life as a gifted magician behind her until a killer with seemingly supernatural powers puts her talents to the ultimate test. So maybe like a little supernatural vibe too. Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed, excuse me. And this was longlisted for the 2020 Booker Prize, and it was also part of Reese's book club, so that's why I bought it. And I think I've seen this on TikTok, so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and pick it up. And I have been wanting to get, I love The Notebook, I love the book and the movie, and I've been wanting to get back into Nicholas Sparks like readings, and I have, I think, a few other of his books, but I saw this, Dear John, and I like the movie. I want to read the book. I don't like the cover though, how it's the movie adaptation version. This one nobody's gonna care about. It's The Red Queen by Philippa Gregory. I love royalty. I loved Reign, the TV show that was on Netflix. It's no longer on Netflix. I don't know why they did that, but I love royal regency type romances, so I picked this up. Then from Pango Books, I got The Beautiful by Renee Ahida, I think, and it's a book of the month book, and from what I can tell, this is like it's set in 1872 New Orleans. Okay. As you can tell, I pick things up based on their title a lot. And then this one is gonna seem a little bit random because it's summer. It's In a Hollandaise by Christina Lauren. Okay, hear me out. I need more Christmas books to read, and I bought these from the same Pango bookseller, so I was like, okay, I get a deal if I buy 2. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and pick up a Christmas book because I need more Christmas books for Christmas time. That makes sense. Cat is being annoying. Sort of the same as the last one. We have We Met in December by Rosie Curtis. This was like sort of the same deal. 2 People, One House, a year that changes everything. Oh, and it's a British woman and her London flatmate. Very intriguing. I do know what this book is about. It is Praise by Sarah Kate. I have heard that there's not a lot of like good plot in this book, but there is a lot of good spice. And you know, sometimes you just need a good spicy book. This is The Salacious Player, I believe. She's a good girl, but she's fallen for the wrong man. How far will she go to hear his approval? Let's read one sentence. Okay. Charlie goes to a sex club. I love sex club books, so always down for that. Then we have, excuse me. Then we have The Key to Happily Ever After by Tiff Marcello. This book's spine is not in the best condition, but look at the cover. That's adorable. Are you kidding me? I'm not a big like cheesy romance, fluffy romance girl, but that just looked adorable, so. Okay, this next book, it's called Once Upon a Time, and it's by Blair Babylon, and I think this is like a dark romance vibe. Also, I'm sitting so far back because I wanted to get all this stuff in the shot so you can sort of see my desk and stuff. I apologize. We have Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. Again, didn't hear anything bad about this book until I bought it, but it says it's going to be turned into a movie, apparently. Now, these 2 are from Amazon, and this is another Pango book box. So, oh, and this one's kind of cute. She wrapped all the books. I don't even remember what I bought in this. Okay, The Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. I know why this was so cheap, because it was a library book. I love this cover, but I hate having library books with this and like the plastic on the cover on my shelves. I've got a small book here. Okay, this one is Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. If you didn't read this back in middle school, like where did you go to school? So I'm doing a video where I reread like some of my favorite books from my middle school era, and I loved this book when we read it, and I thought it would be a good contender. Plus she's tiny. Like this would be so easy to read. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I have the Once Upon a Broken Heart book, the first one, and someone in my last YouTube video told me that, not my last video, a few videos ago, told me that I need to read the Caraval series before I read the Broken Heart series. So here we are. So there's Caraval, Legendary, and then I think Finale, but I only have Caraval. I only got Caraval. And then the last book in this box, also remembered I was super excited about this, it's Bunny by Mona Awad. And I've heard so much about this, both good and bad, but it looks like my type of book. I love books like this, so we will see if I end up liking it. And then I think I have 4 books left in these last 2 boxes. I remember. Okay, so Amazon doesn't sell their books for really cheap, right? So you have to be very particular when you're buying books from Amazon. The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee. I follow this author and I've been wanting to read this for so long. So many people got this book sent to them. Obviously I didn't because I'm nobody, but this is gonna be like the next book I read, I swear. I can't believe I finally have this. The Fabric of Our Souls by K.M. Morinova. If there is one book I could recommend you to read, it is this book. The Fabric of Our Souls by K.M. Morinova. I am obsessed with this book. Again, it's a dark romance, so check the trigger warnings, but like, because I read this on my Kindle, so I didn't get that. But I love it. I love the author. I will eat up anything she writes. Okay, and then are you ready for the final book of this haul? I have read, so technically you're gonna guess this the second I say it, but technically it's like a binding, and I've read the first 2 books. The Mindfuck series. This thing is so heavy, but I'm obsessed with the series so far, so I was like, I know it'll be like a 5-star read for me, so I have to buy the book. Because anything that's a 5-star read for me that I have read on my Kindle, I need to buy in a physical copy. Like The Fabric of Our Souls and Still Beating, wherever that went. Okay, let's count. A total of 34 books in this book haul. I think I need to go on a book buying ban. Let's say for a month. So on June 9th, it's the 9th. On June 9th, because I'm filming this May 8th. So June 9th, I can start buying books again. My goal for the year is only 52 books, so this is more than half of what I expected to read in a year. I might have a problem. It's hot, so I'm gonna go. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some good book ideas. I literally completely forgot I bought this book, and it was in the bottom of one of the Amazon boxes under the paper, and I couldn't see it. But I bought Butcher and Blackbird because I've seen so much about this book. It's 2 serial killers, romance, together. Are you kidding me? Anyways, so I bought 35 books, which is worse. Bye! I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some good book ideas. I hope you have read some of these books. If you have, let me know. Let me know your thoughts so I know what I should read and maybe what I should keep on my TBR.